Just 1 second here. In today's lesson, we are going to be talking all things variables, and welcome to the pre-show. My name is Taylor Arndt, and we'll be getting started in the next few minutes, but you guys are more than willing to chat amongst yourselves, and we will have fun for the next few minutes, and so we can get people into the door before we go ahead and get started at 8 Central Time. Okay. Okay, so let's just get things set up here. Okay, so yeah, if you guys are here, to say hi in chat. Like I said, I'm just getting started, and we're going to be making a budget tracker today, so we're going to have a lot of fun, but alright, so I'm just going to wait for chat messages. Like I said, I'm just getting it out to people, and if you guys want to tell your friends, if you guys get 5 likes, I will do the YouTube script, and I'll show you guys how it's done. So let's get 5 likes, and I will do that. Can we do that? I think we can. I hope. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, I'm just promoting it real quick, but again, if you're here in chat, say hi, because we're going to get started in just a few minutes. All right. So if you're here in chat, say hi. Like I said, I'm just getting started, and we're going to have a fun tutorial. We're going to be making something practical. Pretty excited. Okay. I just put it on Mastodon. Now I get all the Discords. Alright, but yeah, if you guys are here, say hi, and I'm just getting everything together here. Okay. Oops, Discord. Okay. All right, let's see if we can get some people in here, and yeah, we're gonna have a great time. By the way, the Visual Studio Code tutorial was amazing yesterday, and I'm so thankful for all the support that I'm getting from y'all. I can't be happier. So, okay, I just can't be happier. Announcements. Okay, so if you're here, say hi. Let me see if we have anybody watching, because I like to make sure that I'm actually live. Because there were times where I was talking and I was not live. True story. So that's kind of how that goes. Okay. I almost put this in the wrong Discord. That'd been awesome. Okay. So yeah, I've had a really good day today. I was doing a lot of Python today, and we were actually in voice for the Programming for Everyone server, so it was pretty fun. Hey Tim, welcome to the stream, and I'm super excited for you to be here. And yeah, we are going to be doing some variables and some other things here. Like I said, we're just getting started, so we're in our little pre-show, but I appreciate you coming along. I like to do these pre-shows because it gives me time to set up stuff, and it also gives you guys time to just talk amongst each other. So it's kind of fun. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know. By the way, I did put the live share link in there as well. So yes. All right, let's see here. All right, let me just get this set up here. Here's life as life can get. I don't understand what that means, so if you could clarify. Yeah, not sure. But anyways, like I said, we're just getting things going, and but yeah, let me know in chat what you guys did today, because you know it's been a pretty relaxed Sunday for me. I didn't really do a whole lot, but I had a lot of fun today. I was mainly on Discord all day, and it was a lot of fun. Okay, so let's see if we can get some people in here. And let me see if I promoted to the right Discord this time. Okay, so yeah. Okay, there we go. I just promoted to everybody I needed to. I'm not recording. LOL. Oh my god, you freaked me out, dude. Oh my gosh. No, I'm not recording in my Zoom local because this is a stream. But yes, I am recording and I'm hearing myself on YouTube. But man, LOL. And Tim, if you could tell me where you found me on, that'd be great, because if you found me on YouTube or just Program Mail, wherever. Because if you're also not subscribed, I am trying to get more subscribers, because if you guys have noticed, I am on a new channel. And that is not because I had to be or because I wanted to be. It's because Google kind of forced me to be because of the YouTube restrictions as being a child. Hence why I'm not sharing my video right now, because I'm afraid they might flag this YouTube stream as me being a child because I look like I'm so young. So anyways, I guess that's a good problem to have. So, but anyways, I guess that's why I'm not sharing my video, because I don't want to get taken down during our wonderful stream. Because they will take it down. That's happened to me. So, okay. Let's see here. So let's kind of talk about, what are your goals this year for programming? Are you wanting to learn Python? What do you want to do? Get a job? Are you wanting to, be a freelancer? Or are you just wanting to program on the side? Chat below what your goals are. And also, again, if you want to join the live share session, it has been distributed, and live share, if you're not aware, is something that is built into VS Code with an extension. And VS Code is the editor I use, and I do have a tutorial that I just did yesterday. And so you can be able to join my session. Of course, I'll be sharing my speech, but you can still join my session to hear what I'm doing live, and you can kind of interact with the code. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, because you should have been able to get that live share link, and you can go ahead and join the live share session. And you can watch what I'm doing in real time. Okay, let's see, what time are we at in time? 7:54. Okay, we have 6 minutes to go on our pre-show. So yeah, that's kind of what we're going to be doing. So what are we actually going to be doing in our stream? Well, we're going to be learning variables, and we're also going to be talking about a practical project. If you know anything about me, I'm not a traditional computer science kind of algorithm person. When I teach code, I'm teaching you how to solve a problem. And I think a common problem we have these days is budgets. We want to track our budget spending. And I think in this project, you'll learn, how do you track your budget? Of course, within Python, right? We want to learn to do it in Python. And I think this is going to be a really cool project. And then you guys are going to have a challenge. So each day, because we're doing 30 days of Python. By the way, we're probably going to extend this to like the 5th or the 10th of next month because of the technical issues we had. And we're also redoing the videos in terms of streaming. So yeah, we're going to be doing live streams instead of videos because it kind of gets more attention. But regardless of the fact, it's pretty awesome. I'm not going to chat with Rosina Pino. Okay, I'm not even sure who that is, to be honest. And awesome, you've been watching me since I've been in Michigan. Cool. Well, I get so many people that I can't remember, so I will have to, I don't know that person, but if you would write me off stream and maybe we can get a hold and talk about it. And by the way, if you're asking me about what I use for TTS, I'm actually using my own system I made in Python. So if you can get 5 likes in this video, I will show you the exact code I use right now. But remember, we want 5 likes, so bring your friends. Okay? Because I will show you the exact code. Of course, there's like API keys and stuff, but regardless of the fact, I'll show you the exact code. And so if you want to replicate it yourself, you can do that. It's not on GitHub just yet, but it will be. But I will show you right now on stream if we can get those 5 likes. So we'll see. We'll see. We will see. I hope you can get, the stream, but it's actually working pretty good. So I'm pretty happy with my solution. Actually, what happened was my inaccessible software, Restream, has decided to make it completely inaccessible now, and I can't even use it. So that's why I made my own solution, and hence why I've not been able to schedule streams like I normally should. But we're actually working on that, and I'm actually making my own solution right now. I just got busy talking to people today, so I didn't do as much coding as I should have been. So it's kind of my fault, but whatever, doesn't matter. Right, let's see here. We're about ready to start. Okay, so what are you going to need to do this tutorial? Well, again, you're going to need Visual Studio Code or any editor of choice, and you're also going to have a basic understanding of Python. But of course, if you don't, this is why this tutorial exists. But mainly, I just want you to have Python installed, and that's all I care about. If you don't, I've got a video, and I show you guys how to install Python. I've got a drink. Okay, I'll go ahead and talk to her about it. If you have a contact for her, that'd be cool. I've never heard of her before, but if you have a contact for her, I'll get a hold of her. Like if you have an email or something. And I'm getting a call. Hold on a second. Okay, hold on. Jeff's calling me. Jeff, I'm live. I'm live on YouTube. No problem. Sorry. My friend was trying to call me, and I'm like, I'm live on YouTube. Okay. I just want to make sure that he knew I was live on YouTube, so maybe if he wanted to come. All right, everyone. We are about ready to get this thing started. All right, it's 8 o'clock. Oops, maybe not. Yes, it is 8 o'clock. Okay, it's 8 o'clock Central Time. And that means tutorial has begun. All right. Welcome everybody. My name is Taylor Arndt and this is my channel. And we are going to be doing our 30 Days of Python series once more. We are going to be diving into the world of inputs and variables. I know, it's kind of boring, but half the time we have to do it. And variables are the cornerstone to Python. In this little stream here, we are going to be building a practical project. And I just want to preface this by saying that I try to build practical projects so that you guys can understand how Python can work in the real world for you. You know, if you don't do programming as a professional career, but yet you still want to enjoy programming, I try to make projects that you can enjoy for your house, right? Or you can enjoy for your life, or you can enjoy to help you out. Some of these projects may be silly in a sense, but a lot of these projects are awesome so that you can learn the fundamentals of Python and maybe change your life with making budgeting apps. Of course, this is not a full-fledged budgeting app, but you're going to be learning how to make a budget tracker today. And as always, I have the link for the live share in the description. Well, I don't think it's in the description. I don't think I put it there. It's in the email if I sent it out, or on Mastodon, or wherever. And if you don't have it, let me know and I can put it in the chat real quick. But sometimes YouTube may not like it. So let's go ahead. And also, by the way, I just want to get something out of the way. If you think that you want to be a troll in terms of saying, oh, this robot is awful and you shouldn't use it, listen. This robot is actually called a Screenreader, and I use this every day because it helps me to access my computer. I am a blind YouTuber, and being blind, I have to have alternative ways of doing things. So that is how it's going to be done, and I just want to put that out there because I do have comments that say that this is a robot and I have to get out of the tutorial. It's actually, maybe it sounds like a robot, but it's actually a very productive and life-saving tool for us being blind. All right, with all that disclaimer jargon out of the way, let's go ahead, open up your favorite code editor, and let's start coding. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Hey, by the way, one more thing. If you have not checked out Blind Information Technology Specialists, you need to do it. It's an affiliate of the American Council of the Blind, and right now they have a free membership promotion for 1 year. But you need to act on it soon because it's filling up really fast, and they offer amazing perks with presentations and classes and networking and chats. You don't want to miss it. Joinbits.org, and you should go do it because I love it and I'm a part of it. Anyways, all right, I'm done with the disclaimers. Let's get into code. Let me share my screen and let me know if it's too fast. All right. I'm just gonna share real quick. All right. Oops, I forgot to share my sound. Hold on a second. Okay, share sound, check. Okay.
Zoom. Zoom.
Okay.
You have started the space with
We're
parallel
good.
desktop clickable Windows 11.
Okay.
Full screen space. C colon.
Let me shut up my voice.
Voice over off.
I've got two different screen readers going, so because I'm working on a Mac, but I have Windows.
Numlock. Python variables and input screenreader tutorial. Okay. C colon / Windows / system 32 / cmd.x column 3 budget tracker - Visual Studio Code budget tracker -
So here's the only thing that I've done. The only thing that I've done is I've opened up Visual Studio Code and made a live share session and created a folder. So if we recall from yesterday, I did code space period to open up a new folder in Visual Studio Code, and I did mkdir to make a folder, and I cd'd and then code period. All right, so we're gonna get coding, and one thing here is that we're gonna be covering all sorts of different topics, variables, and inputs, but some other ones sprinkled in the way. And this tutorial, we're gonna accomplish the following. So by the end, you should be able to create variables, understand what they do, understand how the input works, also print things to the screen, and have a basic understanding of comments. So those are the basic outlines. There may be more things too, but we're gonna kind of aim for these things. And by the end of the tutorial, if you're following along, you should have a budget tracker that asks the user for some categories of items like food, housing, entertainment, savings, things like that, and it should print it out to the screen, and then it should say how much of your gross income every month, or your net income before tax, after taxes, is being consumed by your budget, and if you're going to be over budget. Okay, so it'll actually take a percentage. So without further ado, please open up a code editor, and I'm going to make a new file. I'm going to call it budget.py, so Control N. And again, I got my screen going, so budget.
B-U-B-B-G-E-T.P. Unknown. Saved. Press CTRL+I to ask GitHub Copilot Chat to do something.
Okay, GitHub Copilot Chat. It's amazing, by the way, if you've not tried it. It is such an awesome tool because it will help me with things that maybe I don't know how to do. Listen, being blind, sometimes syntax is a challenge, but this is the best. So GitHub Copilot, there's a free trial, and then it's $10 each month. All right. So let's start, and the first thing I want to talk about is what is a variable. Now, I've kind of talked about this before, but I want to refine it a little bit. A variable is simply a bucket that will store data, right? It's a bucket of data. For example, when I write name equals quote Taylor, right? It will be stored as what's called a string. Now, a string is simple. It is a string of text. It's a textual input, right? Or textual representation of what you're trying to represent. So, for example, if I say name equals Taylor, that is a textual variable, right? Because you've got name is a, name equals Taylor. And then that's printed to the screen, and that's shown when you do quotes. So strings always have quotes, okay? So whenever you're doing strings, you always need to have quotes. Now, strings are used for a lot of different things. So let's say you are printing out your budget, right? You could say, I spent blah, 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 blah. Okay, that could be a string. Or you could say, my name is Taylor. Or, you couldn't say I am 24. You could say I am, but 24 is actually my age, and that's an integer, right? Which is a whole number, and that's a number variable. We are actually going to be doing a lot of integers tonight because we're going to be doing numbers, right? I know people may not like numbers in finance, but I love those things. So integers are whole numbers. Now floats are another type of variable, and floats are decimals. So sometimes there are other languages that have them as like doubles, but Python doesn't really have those. And so in this case, it's just floats, which are like 5.0, 6.0, 3.5, 3.25, whatever, decimals. We also have other types of variables. We have like a Boolean, which is like true or false. We won't really be dealing with that tonight. Maybe in a future thing, but not in this one. And finally, there's other things that we'll work out, but those are the main types of variables that we're going to be working with. So that's kind of how we're going to do that. And then input allows us to get input from a user. And so that's going to be something we're going to be doing as well. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and start coding, and I'm going to show you how variables work in real time. Now, if you have questions throughout the chat or you need something clarified, please let me know, put them in chat, and I will go ahead and see what we can do and try to answer these questions. Also, I have a new membership coming out, and this will be awesome, so more details to follow later on, whenever I get it done. All right, let me figure out why my computer is in chat talking to me, and like I said, if you guys have any messages, please put them in the chat, and I will talk to you guys about them.
Python variables and input screenreader tutorial C:// budget.py dash budget tracker unknown.
Okay, so we're gonna do, is this gonna work? Okay, hold on. I might have to like exit out of it or something. Oh, you know what? I'm having a weird bug with NVDA and VS Code where it's like freezing and not focusing. If you're watching this Visual Studio Code team, please fix this stupid bug because it's literally just random and I can't reproduce it. So
untitled -1 blank.
Okay, I'm gonna close this one.
Budget.py editor blank.
Budget.py.
Line feed unselected.
So the first thing I want to do is I always like to start off with like the inputs, because what we're going to be doing is we're going to ask the user a bunch of questions. But before we do that, I actually like to do a welcome message, and I just simply do that with a print statement. But I also always like to comment my code, and comments are a way to leave notes to yourself. So for example, if you come back to your code 6 months later and you're like, what did I do here? Comments are really helpful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and comment, and I'm going to say print
PRIN space WELCOME space SCREN.
Of course, that's GitHub Copilot.
Number print welcome blank. Line N.
Because every time I make a comment, GitHub Copilot wants to fill it in for you. But we're not going to be doing that in this tutorial. I just wanted to put that comment in there so that you guys knew if you read this back later. And of course, this code will be on GitHub. So if you know that, okay, we're going to print the welcome screen. And so the welcome screen is just going to say print. So lowercase p.
PRINT left parent quote welcome to left parent star value quote.
Or you could do apostrophe, which apostrophe is a single quote and the quotation marks is a double quote. You could say welcome
double E L C O E space E O space M space budget B U G G D G E T I N space pro T R A C K E R dot track budgeting track dot quote right parent R.
Now, what if I want to make it visually look better? So in order to do that, I'm going to actually make a line break. And this can be done with pressing \n before the final quote. So here's what we're going to do.
Dot. Quote.
Right here.
\n. And quote right parent.
Uh-oh, you heard a little sound, didn't you? Listen to this.
Print left parent. Quote welcome to my budgeting tracker dot \n quote right parent. Line feed.
It doesn't do what I want to listen to.
Print line feed.
So if you hear that little sound, if you could catch it, that is meaning that Visual Studio Code that thinks that you have an error in your code, and it's almost like what you get with syntax highlighting for sighted people. It's very important, it's very powerful, because it saved me on a lot of occasions because I'm like, ooh, this doesn't sound right because I'm getting an error. So just FYI, if you hear that, you know that you have a problem, most likely. And if you think you do, press Control-Shift-M to see if you have a problem. Okay.
Line feed, line right parent, line feed.
Okay, NVDA, get your focus together. So the line
print
is
left parent, quote welcome to my budgeting tracker dot \n quote right parent.
Budgeting tracker period \n, so that will create a new line before the next prompt. Okay, now I'm going to say, ask the user a series of questions. So
blank.
Ask
ASK space USER space for income UESTIONS. Space E space A space budget D B U D G E T.
Copilot, you're
income equals number ask user blank.
No, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. Yes, because I don't want to just have it fill in for me. So first thing I'm going to get is the income. Now, of course, this would be like how much you make per month, because this will be used to calculate how much we need to, work with, right? Because at the end, it will say you're using this much of your income per month, and, you have this much left. All right, so income.
INCOME
Now, here's one notable thing. Income equals, but we can't make this a string. So we have to convert it to an integer from a string. Sorry, a string to an integer. So we do income equals int, which is an integer, left paren, input, and then we have the two parentheses. So let me demonstrate.
E. Line feed. Space equals space.
Int.
Int left parent input left
income,
keyboard interrupt
sorry,
input if
income.
budget.py editor as auto left parent right parent
Input
input left parent line quote
how
o space m u 8 space d o space y u space a e space a f t e r space t a x
question mark.
question quote right parent.
Now you notice something. There's two right parentheses because we opened two, right? We have int left paren, input left paren. Okay, so this is what you have to do if you have an integer or a float or something that is not a string. Okay, so keep this in mind because you can get errors that say you can't convert int to string or blah 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 blah. You must do the int left parenthesis input, or else it will not work if you're doing this kind of thing. Okay, so that is very, very important. And if you don't do it, you'll get a nice little error.
Right parent. Okay. Line feed.
So we already got the income. Now we're just going to start listing off a list of categories. Okay, so we're going to say housing.
HOU. Sing SING space equals space INT int 1 of 8 left parent input left parent quote how much do you spend INPUT left parent line prompt colon object quote AO spam U 8 space do you spend DO space YOU quest housing on.
Okay, I just had GitHub Copilot fill in the rest of that prompt. How much do you spend on housing? Just because I didn't want to type it all. So, and then we just still do the quote right paren. And that will allow us to have it converted to a string from an integer, right? Because we're trying to keep those values together.
N line right parent line feed.
Food
FOOD space but equals space
int
IN left parent input E interrupted error int 1 of 8 left parent input left parent quote how much do you spend on food?
Yep, I just like to do that one too because we're doing the same thing. We're just doing it over and over and over again. And so, I'm just going to kind of go faster through these because we understand that. Okay, input is what you're going to do to take user input. And of course, input is also a function. And so it takes arguments. It's actually a built-in Python function. We'll talk about that a little later. But just keep that in mind, right? So print is also a function.
Blank. Line feed. Right parent. Line feed.
Let's see. Income, food. And let's see. Entertainment.
ENT. Environment equals in left parent.
Okay.
Right line feed.
Same thing here. Travel. I'll just do transportation.
Y suggest list budget.py a night code translate N S P rotation equals in left right line feed.
Okay. So transportation equals int input. Let's see. Let me think about other categories. I might also add giving, like charity. Just to, charity.
CHARIT Y space Y equals in left parent. Right line feed.
Okay. Savings, like I said, I'm trying to add everything in here just to make it kind of a complete budget. Savings.
SA stop VING equals in left parent. Right line feed.
Okay. So we got savings, we've got all this other stuff. And then I'm going to also do, let me think. I'm just going to say other, like just random. So other.
OTAER equals in left parent. Right line feed.
Christian Birdling says, hey Taylor, are those sounds and suggestions of ES Code thing or is that GitHub Copilot?
Christian Birdling asked, hey Taylor, are those sounds a GitHub Copilot thing or VS Code thing? Christian, some of those sounds are, so if you hear like the syntax error sound where, if I can try to get it to play again, we're going to cover errors in a little bit because I'm going to be making some epic errors. And pop quiz time, you guys are going to help fix them. So I'm going to make you guys be on your toes for a little bit of a fun thing later. But yeah, some of these are Copilot sounds, and like I said, Copilot is the best. You can get a free month of it, and then it's $10 a month, but oh my gosh, if you're a coder, even like on the side, if you want to get things done faster, it's so nice. So good question, Christian. And once more, if you guys want to join the live share, you should have been able to receive a link. If you haven't, put it in chat, and live share, you can be able to see what I'm doing in real time and kind of interact with my code. So, okay. Now, let's see here.
Other equal blank.
Okay.
Line right parent. Line
So then we need to do a little bit of math. So I'm just going to write math. Actually, I'm going to write crap.
Space. Line feed.
Calculations.
CAL. Calculate the total expenses, comma, inspect this in the accessible.
Yep, that's fine.
Line feed.
Okay. So right now we've got all the different expenses, right? So we already put our income sources, and now we have to put our expenses, okay? So this is where you're going to put your expenses, your total, okay? And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a percentage, okay? And we're going to say you spend this much on rent, this much on groceries, this much on travel, this much on charity, this much on savings, and other. And again, I probably forgot a category. Let me see. Yeah, groceries, food, yeah, just the basics. You know, household stuff, but, you know. Again, this is a simplified budget just because I didn't want to type many input statements.
Number calculate blank.
Expenses.
E suggest list X E N C E S equals S. Space. Equals space. HO housing 1 of 1 plus food plus entertainment plus transportation plus charity plus saving plus authoress in comma inspect this in the accessible budget.py editor and autocomplete multi-line.
Or expenses equals housing plus, like, we're doing a plus all of this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take that income and we're going to say minus the expenses. So that's how we get our little formula here. We're just taking income minus expenses, okay? Now, I need to fix a variable name because I think I screwed it up. Let me see here. I think I...
Number print left parent. Number ask user. Income equals in housing. Food equals in left. Entertainment equals in transportation. Charity equals in saving equals in left. Other equals in left parent. Saving equals in left. SAVING space. S. Charity savings equals in left. Saved. Other blank. Number cal expenses equals housing.
Oh, expenses. Awesome.
Line E. Line feed, unselected. Total line expenses equals housing plus food plus entertainment plus transportation plus R blank. Number total line expenses equals housing plus food plus entertainment plus transportation plus charity plus savings plus other.
Now, why did I do total underscore expenses? Well, let's talk about that. Now, what kind of things can you have as variables? Well, you can pretty much have anything in the world as variables except for a few reserved words. Reserved words are basically words that Python has designated as words that cannot be used in a variable. For example, except, try, finally, let's see, except, try, finally, class, function, things like that. Trust me, you'll get a nice little error if you use one of those. It's also not a good idea to start a variable with like a number or a period. You really can't do that either. Now, what should you do? You should have descriptive variable names. For example, total underscore expenses. Now, underscore is actually a Python best practice. So you should use underscore for your variable names because that is the best practice. Now, in some languages, camel casing, where you first letter of the first word, letter lower, and then second letter, you know, the same thing. And then like the second word you do upper and things like that. Not in Python, just total underscore expenses. So that's kind of going to be an important thing to understand. And the other thing you should not do is say X equals whatever, or L, or I don't know. What you want to do is look, if you're going to be a professional programmer, you need to understand that you need to have good variable names because your colleagues are going to be reading these things and they're going to be like, what the heck? Because look, if I put variable 1, 2, 3 equals X, or variable 1, 2, 3 equals blah, people are going to be like, what the heck is variable 1, 2, 3? Right? Never do that, okay? I always recommend that you be descriptive as possible and make sure you get your point across, okay? Very important, because if you don't, and you have very bad variable names, it's going to confuse everybody, okay? So variable names are super important. And if you don't follow them and you're like, I don't even know if I can use this word, we'll try it. But if it's a reserved word, it will say you can't use this word, okay? And like I said, we're going to be doing a little exercise later where, well, let's just say I play the budget scramble and I kind of delete some things and I don't know. We'll see. So, anyways, I might have to, actually, I know what I'll do. I'll make AI mess up this code and then I'll have you guys fix it. Okay? So, this will be fun. Okay, the reason I'm trying to do this is show you guys how to fix errors because look, as a programmer, you are going to be dealing with errors and that's actually a lot of your day is helping to deal with errors and that's called debugging. So we'll get into that later. Okay, so now what I need to do is I need to do some percentages. Okay, I need to take some percentages. And so I'm just going to do
total line expenses equals housing plus food R blank.
So rent.
R C N T.
Not rent.
Raise. Budget.py editor has autocomplete mode AOUS. ANG. Line. Budget.py editor PER. CENT. Space. Equals space.
Of course, now I want it to fill in for me.
Total line expense housing line H.
Right.
Space. Number total line expense
Okay.
line R. Line feed.
I'm going to say calculate.
CAL. Calculate the CULATE space AE space EAT space the R. The difference between E. Space. The difference between AE space EERE. Age of each expense E. Percentage of each category. Y. Line feed.
So what we're going to do is calculate the percentages, and that way we can show it in the report that says, you know, you spent this much on housing, you've spent this much on blah, blah, blah. And then it will say how much you have left and kind of things like that. So this is kind of another element to the layers here, and it's a really good way to understand how you can do percentages. All right, so we're going to say, let's see, I can't remember how to do this.
AOU. Line percentage equals housing slash income star 100 sin comma. Inspect this in the accessible view left parent. Alt plus F2 right parent.
Housing divided by income star 100.
Budget
That's
G.
right.
Line feed G. Number housing. N. G. Line feed. Space. Equals out space. Line percentage equals housing slash
Well,
income.
I kind of
Zero.
in
Line
math,
feed.
so yeah, housing, and like I said, that's why I have Copilot sometimes, because if I don't know how to do something, it will help me out. Okay, not saying that you should always rely on it, but sometimes I don't know how to do something. Okay, and sometimes it's just very helpful to have. And again, it's really, really cheap, especially if you're trying to get something done really fast. And there's a free trial, so you should try it out. And I think you can get it free if you're a GitHub student.
Blank. Line feed. Zero. Line
All
feed.
right. So we're gonna do the
Housing
same
line
thing for
percentage
everything
blank.
else. So
Line zero. Line. House blank. Number blank. Other equals saving charity tran entertainment equal food equal housing equals in left food enter tran share saving other blank number total blank. Line R. Line FOOD. Line percentage budget D. Line feed. Total food. D. Line feed.
sometimes the thing doesn't fill in things right. So,
Line percentage equals food. Zero. Line feed.
okay. And we're gonna do these for the rest of these. Like I said, that way we can print out. You know, the food percentage is this. Da 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 da. And we can have a nice little report that you can see of how things are working. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, you guys better be ready because there's going to be a pop quiz. And you guys are going to have a little homework, or as I call the Python challenge of the day. So, you guys better be ready because we are going to have a lot of fun. And I'm going to actually explain the Python challenge, and then you guys are going to have to solve it. So, that's kind of going to be the first thing. And, you know, if you want to let me know how you solve it, either put me on Mastodon, or if you're on the Discord servers. And I'm also going to be creating my own Discord server for the channel, so that's coming soon. Okay.
Line feed. Zero. Line feed.
Okay, so
food total number blank.
see here.
Other equals savings equals in charity eat transportation
what I
equals
did.
in left parent share
Transportation,
save other
charities,
blank number
savings,
total
okay.
food line per blank. Line zero. Line TRAN. Line percentage equals budget dot N O N line feed. Space equals transportation. Zero line feed.
But if you guys have any questions, let me know. Like if you're not understanding something, if it's not making sense and you're like, what the heck is going on? Let me know because I want to try to make this better. Okay? And with your feedback, we can make it better. Okay, so Right. All right, we have
Transfer blank. Food lot num blank. Other savings charity equal transportation equal charity equal save
charity
other equals in left blank num
savings.
total
Okay,
food
so
blank. Line 0. Line
charity.
CAAR equals charity slash budget dot pi y t y line feed space equals charity
There we go.
0 line feed charity equals charity blank charity equals
We're gonna do
blank
charity
charity CHARITY space line PERCENTEAGE space equals trans charity line percentage blank line 0 line.
There, I want to keep variables consistent. That's the other thing too, is keep variables consistent, and that way you're able to, have it better. So we're gonna say savings.
SAVINGS line per line budget 00 Z line feed.
Okay, and finally other. Okay, and the next task will be to print everything out in a little report. Okay, so let's see. Okay. But yeah, if you guys are in chat, please let me know, because, we're going to be getting to the part where you guys have to participate. So we want to make sure that you are on chat. And if you guys are not, that's okay. But I don't want to fix these errors myself. So, we need to get that going, because ChatGPT is going to make a mistake and we got to fix it. Okay. All right. So the next thing I'm going to say is
savings line percent blank
other.
OTAER line percentage budget dot R line feed line per 0 line.
Okay, other percentage. Okay, so we've got charity, we've got savings, we've got other. And the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and print everything out. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to do it in like what's called an F string, where basically we can print it out in like a nice little report that looks visual. And it kind of is formatted nice. I can't remember how it looks like, because Michael D has described it as being pretty well. But it's definitely pretty cool. Okay, and remember, if you get 5 likes on this video, you guys get to see my exact script for TTS, so why not invite your friends?
Line feed 0 line feed.
Okay, so now we're going to print out the report. So we're going to say, we're actually going to make a comment and say report.
REPORT. Print left parent, quote, here is your budget report, colon, quote, right parent, comma, inspect this in the accessible view left parent.
So this is a print statement, print your budget report, so print left parentheses, quote, this is your budget report, period.
Right parent, line feed, right quote, right parent,
make a backslash
N, right line feed, right parent number, print left parent, quote, here is your line feed.
Did you hear that sound, y'all? You know what this is, right? It's called a syntax error. I screwed up the placement on my backslash N. I did that on purpose.
Right parent N. Right N, backslash, quote, backslash, back N selected.
Remember, it needs to
right
go
parent,
in the
quote,
quotes, okay?
Colon, quote.
Must go in the quotes.
N, quote.
Must.
Number print left parent, blank.
Okay. You have to make sure it's at the end of the quotes. So we just said, print, here's your budget report, backslash N. And then we're going to print out all of these different things, and we'll see how it goes. And we're actually going to do it twice. We're going to do it the regular way, and then we'll just kind of, yeah.
Line right parent, line.
Okay.
P, such R-I-N-E. Left parent, quote, housing, colon, quote, plus STR, left parent, housing, right parent, comma, inspect this in the accessible view, left parent, alt plus F2, right parent.
Okay, so plus STR, basically that means that we're going to convert this to a string to display, because right now it's an int, and so what we have to do is a plus STR, and that's another built-in function in Python. And yeah, plus STR, it's like I said, very important that you do that, because it will convert it to a string for us. So have to do that. Okay, so plus STR. So let's actually, I don't want to do it that way, because I want to do
budget.py
a
P, print select line feed, print left E, F, budget.py editor as autocomplete multi. F, line feed, F, left parent, quote, housing, colon, quote, plus STR, left parent, housing, right parent, F, left parent, quote, your total expenses are, colon, left brace, total line expenses, right brace, comma, inspect this in the accessible view, left parent, alt plus F2, right parent.
Your total expenses, so let's go over this again.
Print, quote, your total expenses are, colon, P, R, I, N, T, F, quote, F, T, quote, left parent, star values, colon, right parent, quote, right left parent, quote, F. Print left parent, F quote your
I
total
think I did
P.
this wrong.
Print
Hold on.
line feed selected.
Okay,
Line
put
feed,
this
print
in
left parent, quote,
Okay.
print left
Yeah,
parent,
we're not
quote
gonna do
housing
that
colon,
right now.
quote plus STR left parent, housing
Okay.
line percentage right
So-
parent, plus quote percent quote right parent.
All we did is we said print housing str percent. And again, it's very important to have that code in front of you so you can see how it's done. And you know, that's why if you want to join the live share session, if you do, please put it in the chat and I will go ahead and send a link if you don't already have one. So we're basically just converting this to strings, okay? So that's kind of how that's gonna work.
Line feed right parent, quote, percent, quote, backslash n. Print left parent, quote
So
housing
let's
P.
go review this one more
Left
time.
housing. Left parent, quote,
Print left parenthesis
Housing.
housing
colon,
colon
quote,
quote
plus,
plus. I don't really like the way that they're doing that
space,
because with plus there's no
plus,
spaces.
space, plus,
So we're gonna make
comma,
a comma.
star values, colon, object,
And
comma,
this is
prints
called
the
string concatenation. We're concatenating, in other words, we're combining strings. Okay, so we're concatenating, combining, whatever the word you want to use, strings. Okay, so
STR left parent,
STR, so that's a string, left paren,
housing line percentage,
housing underscore percentage, which is a variable we made earlier,
right parent,
right paren,
plus.
plus,
selected,
again, I don't like that plus,
plus,
I'm gonna make
space
it a
on
comma,
select, comma,
which is where we'll have more space,
quote percent backslash,
quote,
backslash,
percent backslash,
n, quote,
N.
right parent,
Okay.
line feed,
I
line
know
feed,
that's a long line of code, so you know you may need to practice it a couple times. Basically, what we're doing is we're converting this percentage to a string, okay? And we're using the str function, okay? And that is simply to convert this to a string so we can display it. All right. Now, the other thing that you could do is you could not put it in this thing, and you could say str percentage variable string, right? And that way you could just put it, you know, an easier print statement. But you have different options, so that's kind of what I want to do. I want to show you a couple different things, but yeah, let's see if we can do that. Okay, so
number line feed, number calculate the percentage of each category.
Okay, I'm gonna get rid of
Number,
this.
housing line feed, print left blank, blank.
Oh crap.
Number calculate the percentage of blank, number blank, blank. Housing line number calculate the percentage of each category.
Uh-oh.
Plus selection
I just
removed.
lost
Print left parent, quote housing colon, quote str left print number report, blank. Other line percentage equals
Okay,
blank
here we go.
number print left parent, quote housing colon, quote
Okay.
st, left house colon, quote str left parent, housing line right parent, plus, space quote percent, blank,
Yeah, I'm gonna
line
have to
feed,
fix
print
that
left
real quick,
p,
'cause I
blank line
lost
feed,
one
number
of my
line
codes,
feed,
so.
housing line percentage equals housing slash income, print left parent, quote housing colon, p, print
Sorry
line
about that, y'all. I lost
line
my
feed,
code.
unselected, print left parent, quote housing colon, quote plus str left parent, print left parent p,
Okay,
left
so
house
print.
quote, plus, space, space,
There we
plus,
go. Comma. We're
comma,
gonna get a
star
comma.
st left parent housing. O, U, S, right parent, blank, blank.
Okay, so
Print left right housing, left parent str, comma, space S,
there we go.
print left parent, quote housing colon, quote comma, str left parent, housing right parent.
I think that worked
Right
out.
parent, blank.
Let's see. So we're gonna do that with the rest of these. We're gonna do print, you know, and then we're gonna put it into string. So here's what we're gonna do: print.
PRIT, left parent, quote food colon, quote comma, str left, budget.py
Food,
editor has
quote,
autocomplete
comma.
multi-line print, blank, T, N, T, blank,
All right.
T, left parent, quote food colon, right food, left str comma, quote, comma, S left food, right parent, print
So,
left parent, quote food colon, quote comma, str left parent, food right parent, print left parent, right parent, blank.
okay. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna see what we can come up with. Now we may have errors, and I'm purposefully doing things that may cause errors because I'm trying to see if we can debug it, right? In other words, fix our problems. So we're doing the same thing over here, quote, comma, no, str. Okay. So we're gonna do it again. And like I said, it can be a little confusing, but see, as a programmer, we do a lot of copying and pasting and Stack Overflow and GitHub Copilot and AI. I am showing you what a real world programmer goes through. And a real world programmer does exactly what I'm doing right now, right here. Okay? maybe not being on YouTube a lot, but
P such R I S E left parent quote entertainment budget dot py print T blank
left parent,
left parent star values colon object comma print right parent entertainment left parent str comma
STR
print left right
entertainment.
parent blank
This may not work, so we'll have to see. Like I said, we're doing the STR parentheses, and there may be a better way to do it. So I'll show you guys the better way of doing it, but we need to get through this first. Really better way of doing it is just to have like the F strings and things, but we'll see. Yeah. So there may be some errors. We will have to see. Okay, print.
PRISE left parent quote transportation colon quote comma str left parent transportation right parent budget dot py t blank left parent star right blank print left parent
Okay.
quote blank.
And again, we're just doing the same thing over and over again. So I don't want to keep saying it out loud. It's not really that I don't have to, but there's just a lot of these, so we have to kind of understand that there is a lot of these, and this is kind of a lengthy project. Not really lengthy, but it's a good project to be able to use this, because you can technically use this every day, right? If you want to create a budget, eventually we will save this to a file, okay? And then you can use this budget if you want to see, okay, this is what I need to do. You could allocate your money, okay? Because if you know that your budget that you've set for yourself is 100% above your income, you're like, uh-oh, I gotta reduce some categories or do something. That's not good, okay, so let's see here.
Print left parent blank.
Print.
PRISE left parent quote budget dot t blank. Left parent star values colon up right parent print left parent quote charity colon quote comma str left parent charity right parent
Charity.
right parent blank.
Okay, like I said, we got a couple more. I don't think this is gonna work right away, but we'll see. And again, if you're joining us later and you're in the comments, the code will be on GitHub, so if you want to follow along and learn how it's done, then please check GitHub and link in the description. So print.
PRIT left parent quote savings colon quote comma str left parent savings right budget dot py editor as a t n t blank left parent star value right blank.
Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're just doing the STRs, printing it, and we'll see if it prints out the percentages. And then what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna make a total that says expenses minus, or income minus expenses, and that's how we'll get the entire, we'll get the entire income projectile. Really? Projectile. Can't say that word. Projection. Bleh. Okay, I knew it's one of those things. And we'll see, how much you're making, and then like how much it compares to your budget. So that's kind of what we're gonna be doing. Eventually we may add some like if statements to this. So we'll say if you're over your budget, then we say, oh, you gotta reduce some categories. But we're not doing if statements just yet. Okay, so
print left parent quote savings colon blank.
So print
PRIT left parent star values colon object comma prints the values to a stream comma or to size dot stout by default OTH comma inspect this in the accessible view left parent alt plus F2 right parent budget dot py editor at left parent right parent blank right left parent quote other colon quote comma str left parent other right parent right parent print left parent quote other colon quote comma str left parent other right parent.
In the real world, I may only type one of these out by hand and give Copilot an example and just let it do the entire thing, and I don't have to worry about it. Just because I type a lot of code and it makes it a lot easier in automation. Look, I believe in automation. Automation is what I do, and I make scripts to help automate my life. Hence why I'm doing this basic example for the budgeting, but you could also do other examples once we get into like libraries and modules.
R right parent.
All right.
Right parent 6 space.
Oh crap! And that's the indentation and configuration with NVDA. Okay.
No indent print left parent quote other quote blank.
Which, by the way, we'll get into indentation in a future video, probably tomorrow. All right. So now we need to calculate the entire like income minus expenses. Da 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 da. So to do that, we're gonna say. Let's see. I'm gonna make a comment. Calculate.
CALCULATE blank.
Okay. Let me see how to do that here. I think we have a
number savings equal other blank number total line expenses equals housing plus food plus entertainment total plus transportation.
Okay,
so number calculate the total blank.
We're gonna say total.
TOTAL equals housing plus food plus entertainment plus transportation plus charity plus equals equal.
No, we're not gonna do that.
Equals
We're gonna
housing
say
space budget space A
Copilot. You're gonna
AL
listen to
space
me.
budget dot equals space
Income.
income dash total line expenses comma and
There you
budget dot
go.
IN blank.
We did total equals income minus total expenses. Look, why are you gonna do all the work again when we already totaled all this up? Okay, so
Gnome dash total line expenses SES blank.
all right. So now we're gonna say the total. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the entire budget and we're gonna put it as a percentage of your income. So it'll be like we'll say like I don't know, 100% or 50% of your income is being allocated right now. You may have room to grow or something, but we're not gonna worry about the if and the other things. We're just gonna say how much is being allocated. All right, so we're gonna do something here. And again, if you guys are in chat, say hi. You guys have been very quiet. And it's time for you guys to start waking up because we've got a coding challenge ahead.
Line feed.
All right.
S. Line.
So. Oh, boy. Okay, so we are going to do something here and we're going to write.
PRINT. Left parent, quote your total expenses are colon, quote comma, STR left parent, total line expenses right parent, budget dot INT, line feed. TN. INT, line feed. Right parent. Right parent, print left parent, quote your
like I said,
right parent, blank, right SE. Right blank, right parent, right parent.
Okay.
Blank.
So total expenses, we did that. Now we're gonna do one last thing and we're gonna say the percentage of your entire income and budget. So the way we're gonna do this is I think we're gonna take, let's see, I don't even know how to do this. Okay, I think we're gonna take the entire budget total and we're gonna, take a percentage of that. So we're gonna say take a percentage.
TAE space ER percentage of CENTAG space OS space expenses comma inspect this in the accessible view let TOTL space B budget comma inspect the U space for each category comma inspect the AS space a category comma space A star EATE S space O space expense O for expense OINSOE housing line percentage equals housing slash income star 100 comma inspect this in the accessible view left parent alt plus F2 right parent.
We're gonna say
num blank
total
TOTL total line per line total line ISOE equal line
budget
UDGET equals total line X line percentage EPER CENTAT E equals TG equals total line expenses slash space equals space TOL total line expenses slash space equals space TO slash income star 100 total line expenses comma inspect this in the accessible view left budget dot number total line income line budget line percentage equals total line expenses S blank total line expenses S total line expenses slash income star 100 comma inspect this in the accessible 0 blank
total expenses
number total line income line budget line percentage equals total line expenses slash income star 100
slash income. Okay, so we've coded this entire thing and I know it's gonna work. So we gotta run our file. Let's talk about this for a second because I saved this as a .py. So recall, if you guys don't know, a .py belongs to Python. And every programming language has its own file structure, right? And so when I write a .py file, I am writing a Python file. And I write in a what's called a text editor or a, code editor. I use Visual Studio Code. Check out my tutorial from yesterday. It was highly successful, over 2.5 hours long. Oh boy, was I tired after that. And I write all my code in there. And that's why I get GitHub Copilot and other things. And boy, like I said, I'm telling you, it's helpful. The reason I'm using it is also to teach you how to use it if you want to. And also, what kind of tools you can use as a real world programmer if you want to use these AI tools coming out. Because I don't want to leave you guys behind in the AI revolution. Okay, so that is kind of how that goes. I kind of lost my train of thought on that. But anyways, so that is the text editor. And then, of course, there's like an IDE or integrated developer environment. And that is for like if you want to do like Visual Studio itself, if you're going to do like Windows stuff or I don't know. I'm not that kind of person. I mainly do Python. So I just use the Visual Studio Code. Anyways, you can run it with the Visual Studio Code terminal, although I don't have a lot of luck with that. And so I actually run it with an external terminal, and in order to run a Python file, you do python filename.py. So let's do this together.
Python variable C colon backslash C colon.
I think that's the terminal.
C colon backslash with C. The system cannot find the path.
Okay,
C colon P Y T O O A T Y P P Y H S space.
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, I just got emails and I was distracted.
Space N O H C colon backslash users backslash space E D O C O D E space E D O C colon backslash users backslash Taylor and backslash documents backslash budget tracker grader.
So we're gonna do Python
P Y A O S space B U jet.py.
Tab, enter.
Welcome to my budgeting tracker. How much do you make after tax question?
Great. Okay. How much? I don't know. I'm not gonna put my real income, obviously. So let's just say I make, I don't know, 4,000. No, 3,000.
3,000. How much do you spend on housing question?
Housing. Let's just say I spend about, I don't know. Let's say about 1,400.
1,400. How much do you spend on food question?
Let's say food, maybe about 500.
5,000. How much do you spend on entertainment question?
Entertainment, maybe about 300.
2,300. How much do you spend on transportation question?
Transportation, maybe about, let's see, 250.
2,500. How much do you spend on charity question?
Charity, maybe about $50.
40. 65990. How much do you spend on saving question?
Saving, maybe about 100.
100. How much do you spend on other question?
Maybe about 25.
665. C colon backslash users backslash Taylor and backslash documents backslash budget tracker grader.
It's not printing everything out. That's not good. Okay, so we need to figure out what happened.
Blank. How much do you spend? How much do you spend on C colon backslash?
I'm gonna save this.
Circle budget. Saved. Total line income line. Total line income line. Total line income line. Budget line. C colon backslash. C colon backslash win. Blank.
Yeah.
Budget.py dash Python variables and C colon backslash C colon blank. Space. Budget.py dash budget. C colon backslash with C colon backslash CY. Welcome to my budgeting tracker. How much do you 3,000. How much do you spend on housing question?
That's gonna be a problem. I've put 373,000.
4,000. How much do you spend on food question? 5. How much do you spend on entertainment question? 1,000. How much do you spend on transportation? 2. 5. How much do you spend on charity question? 1. 2. How much do you spend on saving question? 1. How much do you spend on other? 2. Here's your budget report colon. Housing colon 400. Food colon 55. Entertainment colon 100. Transportation colon 8.333333333333332. Charity colon 12. Savings colon 1. Other colon 2. C colon backslash users backslash Taylor and backslash documents backslash budget tracker
that
grader.
Works out pretty well. Of course, I don't have the percentages in there because I think I screwed that up. But let's see if we can't fix that. But you see what we just did, right? We printed out the budget and we said, here's your report. Now, of course, I couldn't get the percentage of your income that was taken up. But the thing is that we are very close to getting this done. And it works pretty well. So let me see if I can.
Budget.py that number total line income line budget line percentage number take number not total 0 unselected CALCUAT space O spam U 8 space INCO E space IS space LIFIEF T blank. Number calculate how much income is left. Blank. REAIN N equals income dash total line expenses comma inspect this in the excessive S blank.
Okay, so and then print remaining. Okay, so that's what I just did. I just printed the remaining, and we'll see if that works now. Okay. So I could see this being useful if like you're a college student and you want to make sure the numbers you have are correct, right? And it'd be cool, like I said, eventually you'll learn how to print this to a file. So this is not going to be the last you see of our budget tracker because it's going to evolve over time. But again, we're going to have a challenge and you guys better be awake because you guys are leading the road. So you're going to have to figure out what happened to my code because ChatGPT just destroyed it. But don't worry, because I'm going to help along the way if I need to. And you're going to have an entirely a challenge that I would encourage you guys to do before tomorrow's video, because you're going to be helping to make a shopping list. So I think you guys are going to enjoy that. But yeah, you guys are going to have to do that before tomorrow's video. And let me know what you come up with, because there's going to be a couple things that you need to fill in.
Remaining equals income dash total blank. Line S. Line
Okay, print.
PRINT. Left parent, quote you have quote comma STR left parent, remit budget.it, line feed. Left parent, star values. Right line feed, remain print left parent,
Okay.
quote you have quote comma.
So I'm going to save this again.
C colon back.
Run it. Okay.
C colon back C Y. Welcome to my budgeting tracker dot. How much do you make after tax question?
I'm going to actually put a real number this
3
time.
0 0 0. How much do you spend on housing question? 1 4 0 0. How much do you spend on food question? 4 0. How much do you spend on entertainment question? 4 0. How much do you spend on transportation question? 2 0. How much do you spend on charity question?
Charity.
4 0. How much do you spend on saving question?
20
1 0. How much do you spend on other question? 1. Here's your budget report colon. Housing colon 1400. Food colon 400. Entertainment colon 400. Transportation colon 6.666666666666667. Charity colon 40. Savings colon 10. Other colon 1. You have 549 left to spend dot. C colon backslash users backslash Taylor backslash document.
549 left to spend. Okay, good. So that is kind of how you can be able to use this basic budgeting tracker. There's a couple things that I want to fix before we have ChatGPT destroy everything. The first thing is I want to figure out why these percentages aren't working, because it'd be nice if we could see how much percentages you're spending. And also we want to fix that 6.6666666. Whoa, crap. So
budget.py dash budget track remaining print left parent quote you have quote comma str left parent remaining right parent comma quote left to spend dot quote right parent not print left not income equal housing equals in food entertainment equals transfer savings equals in left other blank number calculate the total expenses total food transfer saving other line percentage blank number report other line percentage equals other slash income star 100 blank number print left parent quote here is your budget report colon print left parent quote housing colon quote comma str left parent housing right parent.
So then we're going to say the percentage for housing, because we also said, so we're going to say quote.
Line right line feed.
Print.
PRINT. Left parent quote food colon quote comma S left parent star values colon opt quote. Y O U P N quote E N D D quote right parent comma STR left parent food line percentage right parent.
Oops.
Dot food on food. Dot quote right print left parent quote housing colon quote comma str left parent housing right parent print left parent quote here is your budget report colon back print left parent quote you spend quote comma str left parent food line percentage right parent comma line feed dot food on food print left parent quote housing colon quote print p left you spend quote left food right parent food line percent food e right 80 housing u budget.py editor print u right parent SING line budget.PERCESE housing line percent right parent comma quote percent of your income print left parent quote you spend quote comma str left parent housing line percent right parent comma quote percent of your income on food dot quote right parent food dot quote dot food food d dot quote right AO USING.
All right, so we're going to kind of do the same thing for all of these, and the main reason is we're going to have a comprehensive budget report that we're going to be using throughout this thing, because like I said, this is not going to be the end of this budget report. What could I see this being used for? Well, let's say that you're going to like a vocational rehabilitation program, right? And you want to put a budget together. And then let's say you want to show it to an instructor. That could be a good use for this program. Or, let's say that you're trying to work out something with, your husband or wife, or just trying to work on budgeting in general. That could be a good use for this. Or just, if you want to work on it yourself and try to figure out how much can I spend and get a budget together. That could be a good use. So,
G. Dot. Quote. Right parent. Line feed.
That's kind of, you have a
Right
lot of
quote.
use for this.
Dot. Quote. Backslash and comma and end.
Eventually, we will make this into a real life budgeting app. Meaning we might even have this put on your iPhone. So beware. Beware. That's the app we use to make it work. So you guys don't want to miss these videos because we're going to be getting more advanced. I know this sounds like it's so boring right now, but seriously, like, you don't want to miss these videos.
Print left parent, quote food colon, quote comma, str left parent, line, right line feed.
All right. So print.
PRINT. Left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, food line percentage right parent, comma, quote percent budget dot pi t n. Print t line feed. Left parent. Print left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, food line percentage right parent,
I'm just
comma.
trying to get all this stuff done because there's a lot of print statements. But see, this is the thing.
Right line feed. Right quote n. Quote. And back dot.
No. There's a lot of print statements, but it works out pretty well. Okay. So,
Print left parent, quote entertainment colon,
right.
Print left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, food line percentage right, print left parent, quote right line feed. PRINT. Left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, entertainment line percentage right parent, comma, quote budget. Print, 4 space print left parent, no indent print. Line P. Line T, print, line T, line feed. Left parent. Print left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, entertainment line percentage right parent, comma, quote percent of your income on entertainment dot backslash end quote right parent.
Alright. Like I said, this is a pretty comprehensive tracker, and I know it seems like a long app, but the thing is that it's worth it. Because you get to learn everything about variables, and inputs, and how to get input from a user. Okay.
Print left parent, quote transportation colon, quote comma, right parent line feed. PRINT. Left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, budget dot t n t line feed. Left parent. Print left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, transportation line percentage right parent, comma, quote percent of your income on transportation dot backslash end quote right parent. Print left parent, right line feed. PRINT. Left parent, quote you spend, budget dot t line feed. Left parent, right line feed.
And then we'll rerun it and we'll see what we get. Okay, it'll be a lot more comprehensive. We could also use, I believe, the dot round function to round these. So that's something we can also do as well to make it sure it's a whole number. So I might actually do that as well. Let's see.
Print left parent, quote right line feed. PRINT. Left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, budget dot t line feed. Left parent, star value, right line feed.
Okay, so are you guys still in chat? Because, like I said, it's almost your turn to participate in the Chat GPT Scramble. So you guys better be around because you're going to have to help me fix this because I don't know how to fix any of this. And I want you guys to help me fix it because I also have to do it on my own. And I don't want to do that. So you guys better be here to help me fix it. Okay.
Print left parent, quote other colon, quote comma, p, left other, quote, comma, str left pair other. Right parent, right parent, right parent. Print left parent, quote you spend, quote comma, str left parent, savings line percentage right parent, print left, right line feed. PRNT. Left parent, quote budget dot t line feed.
Alright.
Left parent, stop, right line feed, blank. Number calculate the total expenses.
Okay. So we've got everything filled in. Like I said, we're almost ready for the scramble. Okay. So like I said, the scramble is where I'm going to have ChatGPT purposefully mess up this code. And you guys are going to have to help me fix it. Okay, so let's see. But first we need to run our code.
Saved.
To make sure it works.
Saved. C colon backslash win C colon C colon C Y. Welcome to my budgeting tracker dot. How much do you make after tax question?
All right, we'll just say we make...
Four.
4,000.
0, 0, 0, 0. How much do you spend on housing question?
2,000.
0, 0, 0. How much do you spend on food question?
Food, 500.
6. 500. How much do you spend on entertainment? Question.
400.
5054 dash 4 How much do you spend on transportation? Question.
Transportation, about 300.
3
That's for a
0
blind piece of person.
0
Two,
How much do you spend
5.
on charity? Question.
Charity, 100.
1 0 0 How much do you spend on saving? Question.
Saving, 400.
4 0 How much do you spend on other? Question.
20.
2 0 Here's your budget report: housing: 2000, traceback left parent, most recent call last right
We
parent,
got
file quote C: / users
Let's see what we
/
got.
Taylor blank name error: name tick housing line percent tick is not defined. Budget.py dash budget track blank
So
num
when it
X.
says not defined, that means that it's not even in the file. So we gotta fix that. And the reason it didn't show up earlier is because it's an interpreted language, so it runs each line as it's going. And so we gotta fix this housing issue because we need to do this all over again, which stinks. So yeah, I was hoping you guys would have been able to catch that, but nope. All right. So let's
Blank print left pair print left print num blank. Other lot saving share it trans total line number calculate total food line total line expenses equals line R line feed. AOUS line percent equals housing budget dot G line feed. Saved. C: CY. Welcome to my budgeting tracker. How much do you make after tax? 4 9 0. How much do you spend on housing?
2,000?
0. How much do you spend on food? Question. 1 0 1 6 0. How much do you spend on entertainment? Question.
Entertainment, 200. 400.
0. How much do you spend on transportation? Question. 3 0. How much do you spend on charity? Question. 2 0. How much do you spend on saving? Question. 4 9 4 3 How much do you spend on other? Question. 1 Here is your budget report: housing: 2000, traceback left parent, most recent call last right parent, file quote C: / users / blank name error: name tick housing line percent tick is not 15 carat, print left parent, quote you spend quote comma str left budget.py saved. Total number calculate the total expenses blank. Other equals in left parent blank number total line expenses housing. Food line percentage housing G line feed.
Didn't fill it in for us.
Line equals housing / income star 100% comp housing budget.py editor line feed PRE equals P budget.t line feed total housing line percent T line feed equals housing / income star 100 comma inspect this in 0 line feed.
Oh no, we
Saved.
gotta do it again.
C: Windows C: space C: how much 3. How much do you spend on housing? Question. 5. How much do you spend on food? Question. 8 6 7 8 5. How much do you spend on entertainment? 1. How much do you spend on transportation? 3 How much do you spend on charity? 4 How much do 4 How much do you spend? 3 Here is your budget report: housing: 555. You spend 166.66666666666669% of your income on housing. Food: 8555. You spend 2,569.06906906906969% of your income on food. Entertainment: 111. Traceback left parent, most recent call last right parent, blank name error: name tick entertainment line percentage tick is not defined. 24 carat. C: blank.
Right.
Python variables and inputs. C budget
Let me see if anybody's
Python
still
C
around.
slider button K play keyboard short Python variable visit clickable 40 clickable link at click 42 subscribers click toggle button clickable button share H button save to play button more clickable one watching now button clickable button share toggle button not pressed like this video along with 0 other people.
Okay, so nobody around.
C: Python variables and input screenreader tutorial budget.py dash budget tracker budget.py total housing line percent equals housing / food transport charity savings other line blank number report print left number print welcome screen print number income house food enter trans charity equals in left parent and savings other equals in blank number total line expense housing line per food line transportation equals transportation food line percentage equals transport food line percent line line feed E R line percentage equals enter budget.t line feed T line feed. T line percentage. Z line feed. Food entertainment line saved. C colon backslash C colon trace back space. Armtech currently
Tim M
live.
says,
Tim M.
here is life can get.
Oops.
Exception
Tim M
ignored.
says,
Crap.
you're not a recording lol.
Hold on.
Except
Tim M says, been watching you
Space.
since Michigan and you might want to chat with Rosanna Pino and see how she got around the problem you're dealing with now.
exception
Tim M
ignored
says,
colon. Let
she's a
function
cook on
BSTR
YouTube and
line
also
line
the
del
food
line
channel
line
that well
0
she's small and she deals
0
with this
0
issue
0
too.
262 700.
Christian Birdling says, hey Taylor, are those sounds and suggestions of ES Code thing or is that
Budget C
GitHub
colon
copy
backslash-
lead?
It started reading all my chats again, so hold on. Okay, everyone. Well, you know, your challenge is I'm going to be giving you guys some code, and you guys need to fill it in to make it work, okay? So it's going to be like a grocery list, and you're going to have to fill it in to make it work. All right. I don't have anything else to say. I put this link in GitHub, and I hope you guys have a wonderful night. If you have any questions about these variables, let me know. But tomorrow we're going to be doing some loops, and yeah, we're going to do some loops tomorrow. Actually, no, we're going to do if statements tomorrow. So, all right, everyone, have a wonderful day, and we'll talk soon.
Windows 11 Finder. Windows 11 Terminal. Visual Group Parallels Desk Zoom Finder. Finder Zoom. Windows 11 Parallels Desk Space with Space Parallels Desktop with Parallels Finder. Desktop
No.
Finder. Zoom. Finder.
Hold on.
Zoom. Us. Zoom with Zoom. Date and Taylor aren't Zoom meeting. Quit Zoom. Dock the top button.